the swords over there.
Wait, hold on, let me put the... What are you looking at? Guys, welcome back to an episode by Burn World to the 2016 Christmas special. So yeah, so if you have not seen the 2015 Christmas special, I'm not going to put like 2014 just because 2015 is built up like this one will be. But yeah, so the links, the link to that video will be down in the description. So if you have not seen my 2015 Christmas special, please go check that out. That'll be down in the description. But first, watch all the way through this one. So yeah, so like I did last year, I gave my thoughts on Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And this year, I said that I was, on my unboxing, I said that this year I was going to go see, or I was going to go, I was going to do my thoughts, I was going to give my thoughts on Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. So yeah, so today currently is, 12:27 in the morning, actually, and, we just got done filming something, or we filmed something, and I just got done editing it, and you guys know it's called, "'Twas the Last Christmas," and it is a 33-minute skit, and that's why this video is somewhat long, and that will be what ends off this video. But I'll have me and Brayton showing our Brayton and I showing our Christmas presents. The lights will be after this scene now, yeah, so I'll have all those clips before that. So yeah, so that will be what ends this off, just for a nice little skit. But yeah, so also I know all you guys aren't going to want to watch that, so that's why I'm including it last, so you can, if you want to, you can just watch my Christmas, and then that's it, or some of you will want to watch my Christmas and the skit, so then you can watch the whole video, so please do, but if you don't want to, you don't have to, of course. But yeah, so my thoughts on Rogue One. Honestly, I did not like it as much as I thought it was going to be. I said I wasn't that excited for it, just because, like, everyone knows what's going to happen and everything. But yeah, so honestly, the pros of it, is they did, poke at, like, how they always say, like throughout the, Star Wars franchise, they always say, like, I have a bad feeling about this. The new droid, he said, like, I have a bad, and then all of a sudden she, Jyn Erso, the main girl, on the movie, she just says, like, something, that's basically, like, another way to say shut up, and I do like how they poked fun at that, so that's one of the pros. The other pro is, honestly, it is my favorite droid. That new droid, I can't really remember the name of him right now, but he is my new favorite droid out of the whole Star Wars franchise. He is just always making jokes, and they're actually, like, legit good humor. And, yeah, so the droid is probably one of the best parts, if not the best part about the movie, and he is an amazing droid, so definitely my favorite droid of all time throughout the Star Wars franchise so far. And, yeah, the last pros, of course, the final battle was great, and then also they made, Darth Vader crack his, like, first ever joke, because he, like, force choked one of the captains, one of the, like, the main bad guy on Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and, because he, like, asked if he was, like, still captain or something, and then all of a sudden Darth Vader just said, like, don't choke on your aspirations. So yeah, so that's another pro, and also the Darth Vader scenes, that one was pretty good, but not as great as the second one. There's a second one at the end where he just completely kills and slaughters all these rebels inside of this room that they're trapped in, like, towards the very end, and he just slaughters them in this amazing way, and that has to be, like, within my top 15 or so of favorite movie scenes of all time, and that's pretty good for this movie. So yeah, so that scene is really, really good. That was definitely my favorite scene out of the whole movie. But yeah, so the pros are the droid, them poking fun at the I have a bad feeling about this line, both of the Darth Vader scenes, especially that last one, and then the final battle. So yeah, so those are the pros, and also some of the other scenes. The blind guy, he's a really cool character. He's my second favorite character in this movie after the droid. But yeah, so, but honestly, I liked it pretty much just as much as I thought I was going to. I honestly, for the first hour, like, it was, like, character build-up, that still wasn't really character build-up. Jyn Erso, she got a nice, like, character back-up and a nice build-up and everything, but all the other characters, it's, like, nothing's really there. Like, there's, like, a few seconds of the main guy, like, the second-in-command person, like the second main character, but he basically just says like I've been in this since I was 6 years old or something about that, and that's really about it for him. So yeah, so pretty much like the first hour basically is like a little bit, like pretty much like 5% of that first hour is actually like character build up and stuff, and then the rest of that is basically just like these guys finding each other, making a team, and becoming friends, and then after that it's basically the final battle, because the final battle takes around an hour or so, but the final battle is great. So yeah, so the first hour is not that great, but honestly, it's gotta be, I still like it better than any of the prequel trilogy movies, but like in order, I still like Empire Strikes Back, #1, after that, will be the, Return of the Jedi, after that would be A New Hope, then Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, after that would be Rogue One, and then Episode 3, Episode 1, and then Episode 2, because Episode 2 I don't know, I just did not like that one that much. So yeah, so Rogue One, I guess, if you are a true Star Wars fan, I would recommend it, but yeah, it's like, out of all the movies I've reviewed on the channel, on my channel, like out of, I believe I've done like 13 in all or so now throughout my whole time on YouTube, but yeah, so this is probably, out of all those, probably, within like the top 3 lowest, but yeah, so I rated it a 7 on IMDb, just because it was a pretty good movie, like those scenes and those characters still, those, basically it was, basically all the pros that I just said are basically what got that 7, but if it didn't have like the new droid, that would have instantly bumped it down to a 6, and then if it didn't have that Darth Vader slaughter scene, I probably would have still rated it a 6 or maybe a 5, but yeah, so I would still probably recommend going and seeing it, just maybe not in theaters. If you're a true Star Wars, I would say, like, if you see every Star Wars movie in theaters, like I do nowadays, I think I've seen every Star Wars movie in theaters ever since Episode 3 or so, because I might have seen Episode 2 in theaters, but I can't remember, I was, like, 3 years old or something back then, but yeah, so, if you see every movie in theaters and you're a true Star Wars fan like me and, like, my family and everything, then I would go see it, because we see every movie in Star Wars, or we see every Star Wars movie in theaters from now on, and, yeah, so this is probably going to be, like, a new tradition, where I just review the new Star Wars movie every single Christmas special, because I did it last year, now I'm doing it this year. Next year I'll probably do Episode 8, and then the Han Solo movie, and then Episode 9, and then the Boba Fett movie, and then so on. So yeah, so now on to the next scene, which will be the lights, and then the skit that I just told you guys about. And, so yeah, or actually the light scene, then, like, me, Brayton and I showing our presents, and me, like, showing the presents before me and Brayton and I show our presents, and then the skit. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this scene. Rogue One is a pretty somewhat decent movie, in my opinion, but, yeah, so that's pretty much it for this scene. Now on to the next scene. Bye!
It's for sale. The building's for sale. Boy! What? That tree's upside down. Do you see it?
Wow, look at that light. That's beautiful. Weird.
Just do that in our lawn next week.
I'm on the house. I'm on my ground.
Yeah.
Oh boy, look at that light.
The only destroyed the economy.
It's not generally around side of the teaching.
You want it? You want that? Hey, hey!
Taco. Now he's now.
He's like, I'm gonna go. See, the farthest recess is the food that he likes the most is the food.
Hey guys, welcome back. Hopefully you guys like those little clips of the lights and everything, and us going up there. And of course I didn't go up there alone because like I wasn't as excited this Christmas and everything, just because like I'm getting older and everything. But my big brother came down and woke me up at about 7 or so, and then we went up and woke up my little brother, and then waited about like half an hour or so for my mom and dad. But yeah, so but you saw it still in the morning. Those clips were from the morning, of course. All of our presents were still there. But yeah, Taco was probably the most excited one this morning. He was like, he got a new toy that you saw, that raccoon thing, and he got the raccoon in a little bag and strips, and he was so excited. And then we finally got it out for him, and then Mom wanted to see him, and he was like all excited and playing with it. But then Mom wanted to see him get it out again, so we had to put it back, and he was just like, "Bruh, come on." So he was pretty salty, but we got it eventually, and he was super happy. But yeah, so we just got back from my grandma's house. We went over there and we watched a movie. It was Miss Peregrine's School for Peculiar Children, and I actually thought I wasn't like excited for it at all, and I thought it was just gonna be confusing and I was gonna not like it. It was actually pretty decent. And the like final battle was pretty good, and it was actually a pretty good movie. So if you haven't seen that movie, I would actually kind of recommend checking it out. So yeah, so I don't know if it's a remake, but it's the one that came out this year. That's all I know. But yeah, so I'm not gonna go into super much detail about this, but first I do have to explain something. You guys would have saw in the clip just a few minutes ago or so. I said that I was gonna end off this video with the skit called "'Twas the Last Christmas," but I changed my mind just to prove that it is made. You can see it right there, and also you probably would have already seen it, and you can see right now. This will be coming up in a second, but I'm actually uploading it right now. It's processing since it's already edited, and everything. It's processing right now. So what I decided to do is it's a 33-minute skit. If I put it right in this video, by the time I started filming this little clip, it would have already been 44 minutes, somewhere around there. So I would have literally had like 16 minutes until it would have been an hour, and I don't want to make that video this long. So I took that out, and now this video is probably only like 15 minutes or so, maybe shorter, maybe a little bit longer. So now this video is going to be like 20 minutes or 25 minutes instead of an hour or more. So yeah, so that video, why I said you probably would have already seen it, is because it's processing right now. So what I decided to do is we are going to have to go off schedule, but here's my plan. So if you watch the Guava Juice box unboxing and review, I said I gave you guys my schedule, what I was going to do. You guys know my schedule is Monday and Friday. So I was saying the Christmas video was going to be up the day after Christmas tomorrow, on Monday. That unboxing was going to be posted on Friday, which I did post on Friday. The Christmas video was going to be on Monday, the day after Christmas, so tomorrow. And then I was going to do the first video of 2017 was going to be percussion or freestyle drumming or something like that, which that video is completely done. I'm just waiting to upload it. That video is still going to be the first video of 2017, but then I said after that video it was going to be Daylog 33 or whatever Daylog we were on, but I changed my mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try cramming that Daylog into this. So first I'm going to show my presents. You guys would have already seen those video clips before this, and I did that just to make some little video clips to post on Facebook and Instagram to show what I got. But I'm also going to put them in here, so that will save me a lot of time, because in those videos, you would have saw the videos of these, like, all opened, so you would have saw them, like, all opened and whatnot. So yeah, so in those video clips, you saw all the stuff opened, and then you saw that extended, so now I don't have to, like, show you. I might, like, open that just to explain it just a little bit more, but this you would have already seen extended and everything. So, yeah, so, that is basically my plan now. So now, because since I'm adding a video to the schedule, since I'm going to make this skit just a whole separate video, I kind of wanted to cut off a video so I wouldn't be like spamming you guys with videos and stuff. So now Daylog 33 or whatever Daylog we're on, I don't know when that's going to be coming because I'm going to cram it into this video. So far my only plans for videos so far in 2017, of course there's going to be throughout 2017 and until I quit, which I don't plan on ever doing, if not anytime soon. But yeah, so the first video 2017 is going to be the freestyle drumming video or whatever it's called, and that's the only plan I have so far for 2017. But Daylog, whichever it is, will come out whenever it comes out. But yeah, so I'm just going to try cramming into this. So that's why I'm starting to talk a little bit fast. But if you have seen 'Twas the Last Christmas, hopefully you guys liked it. It's probably going to be public. It's 7:56 p.m. right now, so it's probably going to be public around like probably around like 9 or so. So yeah, so if you have seen that, first off, thank you so much for watching it. Also, hopefully you guys liked it. I thought it was going to be while we were filming it, I was getting like really stressed out because there was just like some of the stuff was not working out. Like if you watched it, the one scene where we were trying to hook up the reindeer, the sled and everything, they kept on jumping off, and like all of a sudden I spawned a baby and he started just running around pushing all the adult reindeer off, and it was just getting really annoying, and it was just, there was tons of stuff going on. It was really kind of stressful, and I was like starting to sweat and everything. But yeah, so hopefully you guys like that. But yeah, so that will be going public today. So we will actually have a Christmas video on Christmas. Of course not this video, because I have about half of it edited, but I still have to edit the clips I have so far and all these clips that I'm filming now. So that will be public tomorrow. But yeah, so the one thing I do know that will be in the next day vlog is my review on La La Land, just because today it was released to all theaters, so it of course came to our theater today, but me and Mom didn't go see it today, of course, since it's Christmas and we were doing stuff, but me and my mom are going to go see it tomorrow, and it is another movie that I'm doing a review for the teen panelists in the Tribune paper, the Great Falls Tribune paper, and yeah, so whenever the next day vlog is, just know that I saw La La Land on December 24th, or December 26th, so I probably will say that when I give my thoughts on it, whenever that is, because it might not be for like another month or two. from now. But yeah, so I did give my thoughts on Rogue One because I saw that exactly a week from today ago. But yeah, so La La Land I'm seeing tomorrow, but I gotta post this video tomorrow, so of course I can't wait till tomorrow to give my thoughts on it. That'll just be in whatever the next day vlog it is, and I'm pretty sure it probably won't be over a month from now. But yeah, so if you want to see the La La Land review, make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned so you can see that coming in a month or so, because since we're going to see that tomorrow. Yeah, so last time, hopefully you guys liked that skit. If you have not seen it, I will leave the link down in the description of this video. But yeah, so that was posted for you guys yesterday, for me today on Christmas. But tomorrow I'm posting this video tomorrow, so today is Christmas for me. But yeah, so that is all my explaining for that part. So yeah, so hopefully you guys like the skit. So first off, I'm just gonna show this stuff really quick. So you guys would have noticed my Minecraft poster's gone. But yeah, so the reason with that is basically I was just like saying, okay, I'm pretty sure that that poster is like the last thing in my room, kind of making it look childish. Like, as you can see now, it just looks a lot less like just without that poster. Because if you remember it, like the Minecraft characters were like kind of chibi looking, and the background color was like this baby yellow color. So I took that poster down, and it was as big as that one over there, that Iron Man 3 one that used to be there, and it was just like taking up all that space. So I took that down finally, and I was right. My room looks a lot better without it. And basically once I took that down, I moved these two posters were farther over here. I moved those two posters over. I retaped that poster because it was kind of like bubbly and taped badly, so I moved that one over. So yeah, so now I just got all this blank space for more posters, whenever that will be. And yeah, so I just moved that over and moved those two posters over. And then these are some new posters that I've been drawing for the past few days. You might notice that that says quite a few days right there, but actually it did not take me that many days just to draw that. I pretty much drew it on December 21st, and then I kind of drew a little bit throughout the next few days, but then I pretty much only drew it on December 21st and December 24th. So technically that only took me about 2 days. But yeah, so basically what these are, of course, this is pretty much my 21 Pilots wall. This was my first 21 Pilots picture that I drew. Of course, the just overall 21 Pilots one. And then I drew one for Heathens because it's still my favorite song by them and my favorite song of all time currently. Ever since the day it came out, and it still is, which it came out in like late July. So yeah, so then I drew that one, which is pretty much the poster for Blurryface, since that's like kind of the album cover right there. So that's my Blurryface poster, and the reason it's the biggest is, of course, Blurryface is my favorite album by 21 Pilots so far. But now I drew these three, which is the posters for the rest of their albums. Of course, there is the album No Fun Intended, which is their very first album of all time. But the reason I didn't do that is because, first off, I only have about 4 songs from that playlist on my 21 Pilots playlist. So it's probably my least favorite album. Plus, the main reason is technically it's not 21 Pilots. It's just Tyler Joseph. It was when Tyler Joseph was just by himself. So technically it's not even the 21 Pilots album. But yeah, so the 3 albums by 21 Pilots, of course it went No Fun Intended, and then once 21 Pilots was formed, it went Self-Titled, Regional at Best, Vessel, and then Blurryface, and then whatever the next album will be. But yeah, so I drew this. Of course, Self-Titled was the first one I drew, just because I've been wanting to draw this for quite a while now, but this is like the main album cover pretty much. But that turned out so well, and I outlined it with a little stylus, and I really love that. It turned out like spot on in the fan up there, and then I put top for 21 Pilots and the kitchen sink thing right there, and then Self-Titled. And yeah, so that is probably, out of these 3, probably my favorite one, and probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite drawing out of all my 21 Pilots drawing, and that just turned out really well. Next one is Regional at Best, which isn't really anything special, but that's how I did the 21 Pilots on this one. And then, as you can see, it's a kitchen sink. And then, like, their most popular song from Regional at Best is probably Kitchen Sink, which is the name of their logo, if you guys don't know. But on the outside, I just put like the most important lyrics from the song Kitchen Sink, and it just says, because a kitchen sink to you is not a kitchen sink to me. And yeah, and then and then I just put lines. And then on this line, I have the skeleton click symbols, and then in this middle line, if you can see that, I put the alien click symbols, and then on this dash, I put little kitchen sinks. So yeah, and then I just put Regional at Best, kind of like how it is on the cover, with the main one being red. So that's that. And then this is Vessel, and that's definitely the best body part I've ever drawn. The Deadpool poster, of course, doesn't count because technically, like, that's not skin. You don't have to draw veins or skin or these little wrinkles or anything. But this, of course, you did, and I drew a hand. You can see that is actually very good. It turned out really well, and that's definitely the best body part I've drawn so far. And yeah, that turned out pretty well. I even put the little tendons that are like right there. And I put Tyler Joseph, like, with since their most famous song probably from Vessel is Guns for Hands. I put like the little hand doing the little gun thing, and that's actually how I drew it. I looked at this hand and drew it off my hand. And I put Tyler Joseph, like, head kind of with the shaded black, which turned out really cool looking. And I put one of their quotes, "Stay Alive," with his little red beanie on, and then like blood coming out the other side. But probably my most violent picture I've ever drawn, but so far. But it's like what 21 Pilots, one of their posters is like the hands, and then it's just like a black face, and then just like going like that, and then. But yeah, so then I did Vessel with kind of like, you guys know on the main cover, it's both their grandpas with like the gray line kind of things. So I just kind of did the gray lines just to represent like the real album cover, and just did that. And then I put 21 Pilots right there with the little skeleton click symbol right there with the little red outline shading. And then I put their like kitchen sink and the logo that was really popular throughout regional at best. And Vessel, of course, like that's the main one, but this is like their other kitchen sink. It's like all connected and everything. But yeah, so those are my 3 new drawings. And I did that one completely even of a square. And then I took that one and traced it to make these, so they're all exactly like perfect squares, and they're all exactly the same size. So that is my updated 21 Pilots drawing. If you're watching till now, which if you are, thank you so much. But comment which is your favorite one so far. I'm going to have to say right now it's probably either the self-titled one or the blurry face one. But I don't know, I just love them all. But yeah, so that's my updated 21 Pilots wall, and that's my updated wall like over here. And then, of course, over here, if you have watched any of my other videos, you guys know this is a big change over here. You guys know this is like my movie poster wall, and I used to have a big Iron Man 3 poster right there, and then just a whole bunch of posters right there, which were just a whole bunch of just posters, and they're all different sizes and shapes, and just posters for some movies like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, which I don't like really love those movies. Like, they don't really deserve it, like a poster on my wall and everything. Plus the first one had a really big poster. And then I had some drawings for like Furious 7 and stuff going down here, which I will put a picture. I still kept them because they are really good drawings and everything. I'm just keeping them in that binder right there. And then some of the posters, I kept my Iron Man 2 and my Minecraft poster in like a drawer out in the playroom. But the rest of the posters are in that thing under there. Yeah, I will include some pictures right now of those drawings that I'm talking about that I took down, just so you can see one last time. Oh yeah, I also took down a drawing over here, is that Nerf gun drawing. I'll include that too, so you guys will see those pictures right now.